tonight on Sara's Eyes on the Skies. Cool temperatures are in store for us. We will be seeing wet showers tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures will be returning back to normal, and by the weekend, should start to warm up a little bit, but we could see more showers and storms coming up later as we move on. Plus, Sara is in the studio with your national forecast. All that and much more on this Tuesday, October 10th edition of Sara's Eyes on the Skies, which starts right now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Sara's Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Sara's Eyes on the Skies.
Right now, satellite, and I am not up there. But anyway, you can kind of see that low pressure kind of moving through. That will be moving through most of tonight, and now we're on national. Oh, there we go. Come on, no. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be seeing those showers move through. And now it's time for tonight's weather story. On this day in 2009, October 10th, an unusually cold autumn storm system came through a lot of Iowa, and moderate snow fell and developed these morning hours stretched from Omaha all the way to Des Moines, just south of Interstate 80. Several locations received an inch or more of snow. And Underwood reported a solid 6.7 inches of snow. This was the second highest snowfall ever recorded in the state of Iowa. At all these locations, the snow melted right away, and it was warm before we actually got snowpack. And now we will turn to Sara with a look at what's going on around the country. Sara?
Thanks, Benji. And yeah, today in Iowa was some pretty gloomy, cold, and rainy weather. But what was it like around the nation? As you can see, it was pretty cooler out in the west here, but a lot warmer in the east down here. And I'll have more for you next.
Welcome back. We are now joined by Sara with a look at what's happening
Thanks, Benji. And like I said before, looking around the nation, today in the Midwest was a cool day. Very cool temperatures that we haven't really seen yet this year. It was 47 here in Des Moines, slightly warmer at 50 in Minneapolis, but out west it starts to warm up just a little bit at 60 degrees in Rapid City. But even when we look over in the East Coast over here, we are seeing warmer weather with 58 in Chicago and 73 in Columbus. Taking a look at the northeast here, like I said, this is the warmer part of the country today. It was 67 in Albany and 78 in New York City and a high of 80 today in Washington, D.C., so they're definitely still seeing some summer temperatures. Down south as well, they are seeing those summer temperatures as well. It's 85 down in Miami, 90 in Tampa, and a 76 in Huntsville. So again, still very warm temperatures. Now out west, we're starting to cool down just a little bit here. It was 65 in Cedar City, 65 also in Salt Lake City, and in California, we're looking at temperatures at 62 in San Francisco, but much warmer just a few miles away in Bakersfield at 89 degrees. Up in the northwest, we're seeing, again, temperatures that are slightly warmer than we were seeing in the Midwest today at 62 in Billings and 57 in Seattle. But again, that will be changing throughout the week. As you will probably notice today here in Iowa, it was a wet, rainy, and cold day, but around the nation, we weren't really seeing that. In the Midwest here in Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois, we were seeing heavy rainfall that will continue to stick around for a little bit, but the rest of the nation was pretty clear with just some scattered showers down south here, but nothing as major here in the Midwest. some watches and warnings. We're actually seeing some freeze warnings in Nebraska and in Kansas, which just shows you the contrast, because out in California, there's a red flag warning showing the difference of temperatures. And again, this will be cooling down, but it will not stay throughout the week. Taking a look into tomorrow, we are seeing this rain move out of Iowa into Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, and it will bring heavy rainfall there for a couple of hours. And this will continue out of the nation, but again, out in the west and most of the Midwest, it is pretty clear skies with just some cloud cover. Moving on into Wednesday evening, like I mentioned, this is going to move out into the northeast, which will cool down their temperatures just a little, but it will increase the temperatures that we're seeing here. Into Thursday, the rain will pretty much move out across the country, but we will see rain move in after Thursday. Okay, all right. Perfect. And forecasting highs for tomorrow. Like I said before, the cool temperatures, that was the lowest temperatures we're going to see throughout the week. In Kansas City, we're looking at 61, which compared to the 40s that we're in today is quite an increase. It'll stay warm down south here, like I mentioned before, and warm up in the northeast, and similar temperatures as they saw today. But again, the Midwest will be increasing temperatures, and we won't be seeing those winter temperatures for the rest of the week. Here we go. Okay. Our travel city forecast tonight is Chicago, Illinois. Tomorrow, Chicago will be getting those scattered storms, as I mentioned before, with an 80% chance of rain, so make sure to bring your umbrella wherever you're going. And like I mentioned before, it'll clear up throughout the week, and then the weekends we are going to see some scattered storms as before, but again, it'll increase the temperature, and we are going to be seeing 72 on Saturday, 68 on Sunday, and the 60s throughout the week.
Now, let's take a look at tonight's trivia question. And the question is, when is the technical hurricane season in the North Atlantic? Is it A, June 1st to October 31st, B, June 1st to November 30th, C, July 1st through October 31st, or D, July 1st through November 30th? We'll have your answer coming up, but now let's have a look at the week ahead with Garrett.
Thank you so much, Benji. Temperature right now pretty cool. We're looking at just below 50 for most of the across Iowa, and more on that coming up just after this. Welcome back. I am Garrett Hyde, and currently temperatures are pretty cool. 47 degrees outside right now. Still probably wet from the rain we've had right now. Wind's still out of the north, right around that 10-12 miles an hour. Right now it does feel a little bit cooler with 42, with dew points pushing down about 43. Pressure is pretty steady, right around that base pressure for what it should be. As you can kind of see right here, there is that most of the rain chances down to our south, but as we continue on, those should be pushing through as that low pressure system does make its way east by later this evening. Temperatures currently, like I said earlier, much cooler than what we'd like to see for early October. Most of western and central Iowa are already down to those really stand below 50 degrees, and off east we are down up or just above 50, which is still rather cool. Don't like to see that too much, but those scattered showers are going to be moving off to our east, and we'll be seeing those cloud cover continue throughout the day tomorrow. And that will also, continue through the rest of the day, Wednesday, and into parts of Thursday morning, where we could see a possible chance of isolated showers in the Waterloo, Mason City area. Estimated rainfall for most the rest of tomorrow and into parts of Wednesday, not a whole lot. Ames staying pretty dry. But as we move off the east, Cedar Rapids just a little bit over 1/10 of an inch, and off along the Mississippi River, we're going to see a lot of that higher chances of rainfall. Forecast lows for this evening, 51, which is a little bit warmer than we've seen for our highs currently, so we should be expecting that to drop a little bit more by tomorrow. Tonight, actually, yeah, that is tonight. Could see another chance of showers, mainly after 2 a.m. was when we could see another round move its way through, but what we should have is fairly light, not a whole lot. And then our highs for tomorrow are going to be reaching up to those really kind of low to upper 60s, and that's going to be kind of the same story all across eastern Iowa and western Iowa as well. Central Iowa is getting a little bit cooler as we're going to see more of that cloud cover. Again, forecast for tomorrow, we are going to see that chance of showers once again. I think we're ahead at about 20%. We could see a possible quarter of an inch to a half inch. I would expect that to be just a smidgen lower. Shouldn't be seeing too much for tomorrow. Next 3 days ahead, we are going to see those possible chances of showers and thunderstorms, mainly early in the morning. And then as we move on into the week, into the weekend, we should see those temperatures start to warm up and stay right around our normal, and we could see another chance of showers and thunderstorms by Saturday and into Sunday.
All right, thanks, Garrett. Let's take another look at tonight's trivia question. When is the technical hurricane season in the North Atlantic? A, June 1st to October 31st, B, June 1st to November 30th, C, July 1st to October 31st, or D, July 1st through November 30th. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking it definitely ends in November because we still have hurricanes in October, so give it another month, definitely.
Definitely.
Not sure if it started in June or July. What do you guys think?
Well, honestly, I think it was kind of that early June, but most of our Twitter friends online think it's B, which was what, June 1st into November 31st? Or 30th, my bad.
Probably right.
And I think that is correct, if I'm not mistaken. And it is. Our viewers did get the correct answer of June 1st to November 30th.
Pretty smart out there.
Yeah.
You know what's up.
We had a cool day today, but looks like it's going to continue for a little bit longer.
Hopefully not too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the cold, but
The heavy rainfall can go.
that mixed with the rain was not fun, especially this morning.
Yeah, not
Go
at
to
all.
class on time and make sure you wear warm clothing. And you know it's going to be cold. That is not fun. It makes for a really crappy start to the day.
Well, that concludes tonight's show. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and you can find every show on YouTube under the Size Eyes channel. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you on Thursday.
Take back that.